to, just falling behind in the second half? What are the key factors that you contribute to that?
We didn't attack their 2-2-1, and that's been something we've been really good at. Like, one of our strengths this year is three-quarter court presses, breaking them, getting good stuff out of it, and played on our heels a little bit and didn't make good decisions in it. We didn't get enough stops. They shot 60% in the second half, and I think 12 or 14, they made 12 or 14 field goals and had 8 assists, and our defense is set up to disrupt, and we definitely didn't disrupt in the second half, and we didn't make shots. Shooting 30% for the game, that's really tough. And in the first half, we missed so many layups. And the way I thought we defended Tennessee Tech in the first half, we make those layups. We're up by 10 to 15 at halftime, and we have to take better advantage of those opportunities when they come to us.
Do you think it was tougher on you guys, especially against the press, with not having any days off?
No, because we've worked against that a lot, and like I said, been successful. So I was happy to know that they were going to play something like that, because at times we do have trouble scoring, and that's something usually we get easy opportunities out of. And tonight, when we did get easy opportunities, we either missed the layup or we fumbled the ball. We weren't very sure-handed against it when we got through it, and we just didn't play well enough. Especially in the second half, we didn't play well enough to win.
I guess with this being the final home game for Sydney, I guess what are your thoughts on her? Just during her whole time at SIUE.
She exemplifies what we want our players to be. She's a great student. She's a great person. She works her to her maximum potential in every area of her life, and I'm so proud of who she is, and she's going to be a success in whatever she decides to do. She's probably going to go to medical school, and she's going to be fantastic at it, because she won't settle for anything less than that. And that's how we want all of our players to be.
On that same side, obviously Whitney getting her a few more minutes than usual, playing her final home game. What do you attribute for Whitney to?
Same thing, exemplary of what we want our players to be. She's got a master's degree in 5 years, and she transferred schools. That's amazing. It tells you what a strong student she is and her work ethic in the classroom, and she's going to be successful in whatever she decides she wants to do. And I think she'll go into athletic training, and she'll be good at that as well.
The way you guys are closing out this season, it's kind of almost like the season you're going to have in the future, going to the OVC. You have the independent tournament, and then you have a big guarantee game against Arkansas. So
they're not paying us this year.
Oh,
they got to come back next year. So we that'll be a good experience though to go there. It's after their conference tournament, so I think in their minds they're thinking they want to play another game to not have a long layoff. So for us, we'll go in there. We have nothing to lose. We'll go and play our best and see what happens. But the Florida Gulf Coast will be a great experience for our players, not having any experience like a conference tournament setup. So that'll be great for that. And we told them playing yesterday and today back-to-back was going to be a lot like Florida Gulf Coast and a lot like playing in a conference tournament. So a quick turnaround, little preparation. Hopefully when we go to Florida Gulf Coast, we'll have a better result the second day and the third day than we did today.
Yeah, really nice for the seniors and everybody just to extend that season out that long. With the men are already done on Thursday,
right.
So it's nice to have those extra weeks just
Sure.
to be with the team.
Sure, and then to play in something that they can win, and people can make the all-tournament team and things like that. I think it's fantastic for the players to have a chance to do that.
Can you talk a little bit about, and it's just not their bigs, but this is a really physical team. You think the physicality leading you guys in the drawing or getting more fouls tonight, you think that played a big part? Because you guys are physical too, but this team especially, I noticed 40 minutes, even their point guards are very strong.
Yeah, their point guard, she's so aggressive, and she didn't play well, I didn't think, in the first half, and they kind of sat her down and played really well in the second half, and they go as she goes, and she puts it on the floor and puts the pressure on you to stop her, and we were out of position, and we fouled her. We didn't come over and play defense the way we should have in the second half, and just some of our fouls weren't very smart. We didn't play as smart as we needed to play, but yeah, they're physical, they're big, and they're very balanced. Like, they have shooters, they have an inside threat that can make two-footers, and then they have some good post depth that come in that are a lot different than their starting posts. So they have physical, they have athletic, so they're a very balanced, good team. And there's a reason they're in first place in our conference, and I feel like we just keep recruiting. We need a few more additions to our team, and we're going to be right there with them.
It seems as the last question for me. I guess it seems as if you guys learn to play better and take advantage of playing at home. Finish out 6 of the last 7, winning 6 of the last 7 games at home. I guess, can you just touch on that a little?
Yeah, well, we want to protect our home court. Our players take a lot of pride in it. They say, we've shed blood, sweat, tears on this floor. Like, you want to win at home, and our goal is to make this the toughest place to play, that people play all year. We want to increase our fan base next year, hopefully get more students involved, and we want people to fear coming in here, like, man, nobody comes out of there with a win. We want them not to hear each other when they're on the court. We want it to be so chaotic when they come in here. It's just a really hard place for a team to get a victory. And I think our team handled that the second half of the season. Now hopefully we get more support in here, make it loud, like I said, disrupt people when they come in and they're leaving, they have headaches and they don't want to come back.